Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn and I'm working on a few things today. So let me show you. Ignore the cat. But as you can see right here, I have a bunch of rags I got from Sam's Club. There was like 60 of them. No, I didn't need 60, but that's how they sold them. And I'm going to use that as my new cleaning rags. That way I can bleach them when I'm done and they won't get that smell that you get with normal dish rags. See, it's not too bad in here. I need to put some things away. But what I want to do is, not fall. I want to work, you can't see it good, I have to get my light out. I want to pull all this stuff out and get it organized, because it's just a jumbled up mess, and I've organized it before, but I just don't like it. It just irritates me every time I come in here. So I'm really going to work on getting this cleaned out and organized.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help my...
I'm sorry for any background noise you hear. My laptop fan is on its last leg. The fan motor or something in there is going out, so it makes a loud humming noise. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but I am working on getting this cleaned out. I've cleaned out from under there not too long ago, but there's more stuff that I want to get rid of and get it organized a little bit better. I hope to get rid of a lot more than what I did, because in my mind I wanted to use the end of it for some storage, but I've just got too much stuff. And everything under here are things I need, and I can't get rid of everything. So I am pleased with how good everything turned out, and it is organized so much better. I just need, I don't know what I need, more storage, but that just sounds like I'm complaining, and I'm so thankful for what I got. So I'm just going to work with everything I have and throw away what I don't need and just get it organized the best that I can.
Myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
Okay, so while I'm working on, I pulled everything out. Let me close Jacob's door. Okay. So I pulled everything out of there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything off of here, kind of organize it, because I'm going to keep in that blue basket right there, I want to keep all my cleaning supplies up there because the kids can't get to anything. Not that they get anything into anything, but I am over precautious, so I like to be safe. So I'm going to work on getting this top cleaned off and organized.
I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you...
So I was just talking a few minutes ago about I keep everything up because I don't want the kids to get in anything that could harm them or even worse. They are, all four of the grandkids are, well, I've got five, but Harrison doesn't, I don't watch him after school. He lives an hour away. Anyway, the four grandkids that I keep after school, and two of them that stay here. Anyway, I'm rambling. They are all between the ages of 5 and 6. Between the ages of 5 and 6. Two of them's 5 and two of them's 6. Anyway, I am not really worried about them getting into anything because they're old enough not to. However, you can never tell. You know, kids at that age, and some even older, just get notions of in their head that they want to do something or try something. And I don't think that they will, but I'm not the parent / grandparent who wants to find out, because kids do crazy things for no reason whatsoever, except for it just popped in their head and that's what they did. Now I do have some things under these cabinets, but I do have locks on the cabinets, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am over precautious. I still don't like them to plug anything into any outlets. I have the majority of my outlets still have outlet covers on them. I baby-proofed my house as soon as as soon as Harrison was born, and he is 9, going to be 9. So I'm just overly precautious, and there's nothing wrong with that. It keeps your kids safe. I get picked on all the time because I see danger in everything. I'm kind of that hover parent / grandparent. Now, I want them to be independent, and I don't do everything for them. However, I am just very anxious when it comes to their safety. I guess all parents, grandparents are, or at least I hope they are, and I probably go a little overboard on things. But again, I see so much danger everywhere. I hate that I'm like that, but I'm glad that I am in a way, because they're all safe, and I don't have to worry. And I know that was a lot of rambling, but I just wanted to explain that I do realize they're old enough not to get into anything, but I do realize they're still at the age where if they think something's cool, or they see something on TV, or hear of a science experiment, they might want to try it. So that's why I still got everything where they can't get into anything.
Won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you hurt me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run out on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Okay, so it does look a whole lot better. It's all clean and organized. It looks a lot better. Now, all this stuff is extra that I'm just going to throw away, and I still have to find a place for some of these rags. I think I'm going to divide them up between my two daughters and let them have some, because I've got more than enough. However, they only sold them in a bag of 60, and that's fine. I'm gonna put some away for me, and then I'm gonna give my girls some. So I am now in the kids' bathroom. It isn't too bad in here. I just need to give everything a good wipe down. We still haven't got the tub in here fixed yet. It's just a drain issue, and I hope by the first of the year, or after the first of the year, we can work on it. I have several home improvements we need to do, and I just don't have the money to do it all. We're just going to have to do everything a little at a time. The first thing we got to do is we got to have our AC not replaced, repaired, which is going to cost about $800, which it could cost more, so I'm not complaining about that. I also want to pull up the carpets this year out of our room and out of Jacob's room. And I also want to work on getting this tub fixed so we can use the shower again. It's just something is caught in the drain. I am pretty sure we could probably fix it ourselves. However, if it gets messed up, it's going to cost more in the long run. So I'd rather somebody come out here that knows what they're doing and knows how to fix it right the first time. And all that's just going to add up. So we're kind of just going to do one little project at a time. We just got to save up to get everything done. And I don't work. I wish I had a little part-time job, but the issue with that is we only have one car and Bobby works, so I'm not able to. I was thinking about start watching a few kids, since I already watched the grandkids. However, I'm not sure about that because I just don't know. It's a lot of responsibility to take on other people's kids, and in this day and age, I don't have a problem watching children. I love taking care of kids. I have my kids, my grandkids, and I've always enjoyed taking care of little ones. But, you know, it only takes one time for somebody to accuse you of something that happened at their house for you to end up in trouble. And I know this because I used to work at a daycare many years ago, and some of the off-the-wall things the parents said that happened at daycare, and it did not, amazed me, and I kind of learned a lesson from that. Now, I loved working at daycare. I really did. It was one of my favorite jobs I ever had. And I'm not blaming parents for being overcautious, because I was. And, you know, but I'm the type of person where I'm going to take care of your kids like they're my own. I cannot stand to see a child be yelled at, mistreated, talked down to, because children are people, and it just gets on my nerves when people treat their children like they own them instead of like people. Now, I'm not a perfect parent. I made mistakes as learning, but some things just irk my nerves beyond anything. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Completely off subject, but we're going to save up and get everything in the house done little by little, and so it's just going to take a minute. And of course, like I said, I don't work, so we can't. Sorry, that was the weather app. Anyway, we just can't. That was the weather app again, notification. Anyway, so we just can't afford to get everything done at one time. We're just going to do it little by little while we can, when we can, and get it done as we can.
Too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm delighted. Don't wanna pick a fight with it. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call on me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me?
So now I'm just going to work on getting a little bit of laundry folded up. I only had one basket of laundry that I needed to fold and put away, and the rest of them with these rags I got. Now, I did have just regular little small dish rags that I wipe the kitchen and wash dishes with. Excuse me. However, um, they got where they were just worn out and they just had that mildew, musky smell to them. And I washed them and even cleaned them with vinegar, and I just couldn't get that smell out. And that musky smell just drives me crazy. Um, so I got these white ones. They're large. I think they're called bar stool cleaning towels or cleaning rags. They are bigger than normal rags, but anyway, they came in a bag of 60. And I got them because they're white and I can bleach them when they get bad or whatever. I'm going to give some of them to both of my daughters because I don't need all 60. And I have washed them and used a few, and I really like them. I like their size, and they're a lot thicker than the thin ones I've got. I did try years ago the microfiber. I can't talk. Microfiber. However you say that word. Microfiber rags. I think that's right. I tried them. I tried the expensive brand. I tried the cheap brand. But there's something in them that I was allergic to. My hands would get so dry and itchy and break out. And it took me forever to figure out that that's what it was that was causing it. So I don't use them anymore. I just use regular ones. I don't know what it is that was in there that got my hands in a fix, because everybody, or a lot of girls on here that I watch on YouTube, all use them, and I think that's great, and I think that they would be perfect if I could use them, but I can't, so I just get these regular rags, and I put them up under my sink that I just cleaned and organized, but they take up so much room. So what I think I'm going to do is next week, when I got a little bit of time, or this weekend when I got a little time, I'm going to reorganize above my wash machine again and put some of them up there. Now, like I said, I am going to give part of them to my daughters, but in the meantime, I'm going to organize above my washer and dryer and put them up there and keep them out the way.
Leaving this mark, but baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
So now I'm going to just work on cleaning my kitchen. I did mop over here. I just forgot to record that part, but the whole house did get mopped. And the kitchen wasn't too bad. We had a beef stew the night before because it has been so cold here. And beef stew and chili are like the perfect winter meals. So I had made beef stew the day before. We had some leftovers, but it gets eaten so fast. Everybody loves beef stew here. And I'm here on the phone probably talking to one of my kids. I don't remember. Anyway, so is anybody doing Elf on the Shelf? We have an elf named Buddy. He is Jacob's little elf. He has had him since, probably after the first year, maybe the second year after Elf on the Shelf kind of become popular. So we got him out. I can't really go into much detail about how he came back, but we didn't have him last year. Now, Jacob is 21, as y'all know, but he has autism, and I'm trying to be careful what I say, because we have little ears around. But we got Elf when he was younger. He has talked to Santa himself, and Santa said that he could keep him throughout the years, and that Santa didn't have to take him back at the end of Christmas just because he was such a good little kid, big kid now. But we did not have Buddy last year. The year before, he kind of, he just was falling apart because we had him so long. So we didn't have him last year. So this year, he came back and he had a little note with him saying that he was sorry he missed last year, but he was caught in a snowstorm and he had been at the North Pole with Santa getting fixed. And he came back looking so nice. Santa restuffed him, fixed his hat, washed him, added all his little magic back so he could move around. And Jacob was so excited to see him. I was so happy because I did not realize how much that Buddy meant to Jacob. So we are so excited to have him back. We missed the little fella. And the girls wake up every morning to see where he's moved. But they know that they can't touch him, so he won't lose power. Now, Buddy is a good little elf. He doesn't do anything naughty. He doesn't play tricks on them. He just moves around the house and is cute and silly. So he is back, and Jacob and the kids are loving it. And I'm so happy to see how happy and excited they are to see him. So we just got to, we're just going to enjoy him and see what he is up to this year. And we're so happy he's back, and he looks sparkling new again. And it's nice to have him back. That's all I can really say because can't get into too much. Y'all know how little ears are, and you never know who's listening and who's watching. But anyway, I am going to finish cleaning up this side of the stove. It wasn't too bad over here. I just needed to wipe everything down.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
So now that the kitchen and living room's clean, me and Bobby are going to make the beds. I just washed the sheets while I was cleaning the rest of the house, so we're just going to put the sheets back on it and get the bed made. Now, I've had people ask me, because again, Jacob's 21. He has high function autism. He's a very smart kid. He is 21. He is taller than his dad. Again, he's very smart. But in some ways he is 21, but in a lot of ways he is younger. And that's not a problem with me. I don't mind. I love him how God gave him to us. But I've had people ask me before, had we had known, would we still carry on with traditions like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny? And I can't say one way or the other, because it is nice getting to write notes to Santa and doing the Santa tracker. And he almost caught the Easter Bunny about 2 years ago. But that's a story in itself. And I can't say that I regret or would change anything that I do with him. We didn't know at the time. And when we started trying to get him help, we had so many people, doctors, tell us that I had spoiled him. Now, I don't know how you can spoil a kid not to talk. Y'all tell me, I don't know. But things have changed, and it's a lot easier to get kids like him help instead of being criticized about everything, because everything was my fault because I was the mom. But anyway, I do enjoy doing not Thanksgiving, Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, and he loves them so much. He still goes trick-or-treating. We didn't go this year because he had been sick and he was still wheezy, so we didn't go this year. But he doesn't wear a costume, but he never liked costumes because, just autism, and he never liked them. But he still goes, and everybody is nice to him. Nobody has said anything to him about going. So no, I don't regret doing anything. I'm glad that, he's ours and we love him as is. But anyway, I've talked on long enough. This is the end of me cleaning. I got the whole house cleaned up and everything looks so nice and pretty again. So I would love if y'all would subscribe and hit the little bell icon and leave me a comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I know I'm slow at replying, but I will eventually. But thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and God bless.